I really did not want to make this video, I'm going to tell you that right now, but I felt like I have to. Um, well, here we go. Just beforehand, so that you guys know this video is not a pleasant one. It's mostly going to me just telling you why Overwatch Banning System is as fucked as it is. Um, and how I think that that it's super unfair. Oh, that's very loud. Oh, that should be better. As you can see, wow, not a surprise. DPS and healer from 2 weeks ago are banned again after 1 week of playing. Not a surprise to me, and it's just ridiculous at this point. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna play quick play, really. Um, the reason this is so messed up is because what they're doing basically is, if you didn't know, they're banning heroes based on top level play that have the most playtime of the week. Now, by no means am I like ridiculously good at the game, but I do get pissed off when they compare me a silver player to grandmaster players. Oh man, let's try. To grandmaster players. You know what I mean? So when they're taking the top playtime for grandmaster games and comparing them to silver games, I actually can't play while talking. But like if you look, like most grandmaster players do play, in fact, these characters or these DPS, because right now they're the best in the meta, and them completely taking them out of the meta every other week is not fair. I don't think at all, because these are my ranks. I don't play tank and DPS. I mostly just mess around with friends, because I don't play the game to actually be competitive. I play the game to have fun, and I don't think this right here is fun, because people who are trying to play the game seriously, you know what I mean, and people who do, so what if they're a one-trick widow? What you're telling them right now is they have to go play another character that might not be comfortable with, and then you're just making the community more toxic, because person who's banned still wants to play competitive, right? Especially if they're grandmaster, where I think it's decay, I think it's called. Uh, yeah. Uh, you know, it's decay, and like, so say a top 500 widow, grandmaster widow. This happens every other week. She decays every other week if she's not playing. And I mean, at this point, if you're grandmaster, you could pretty much play any character. You know what I mean? But still, if that's her best character, I mean, I guess she could go over to Ashe or something. But it's still totally different playstyles, and every other week you're gonna get thrown off, just like that. And it's basically telling one tricks that they can't be one tricks anymore, which I don't think is fair, because it messes up their playstyle and what they like and whatnot. So right now, like, if you see, obviously, I mean, look at that current competitive season. I'm obviously McCree Widow. So obviously this affects me more than anybody else. But that's not the only reason I'm actually making this video. The reason I'm making this video is to speak for everybody that doesn't want to make a video. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't feel like playing this game anymore, because what I think they're doing is fair. And I don't know about you, but if I don't play a game for a while, I'm really rusty. And me not playing Overwatch for a straight week, or not playing these characters for a straight week, throws my aim off so much. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And well, another thing that I don't find fair is to take high level play, and compare them to silver and gold and plat players. Plat, I guess. Plat is to the point where you're good enough, but you don't really, like, how do I get the words for it? like, you don't want to be competitive. That's not the words, but like, I don't know how to word it, I guess. But but it's not fair. Like, I guarantee you, Junkrat or some of the other DPS, like like Junkrat, Torb maybe, Soldier, are much more played at lower levels than, say, Widow or like uh, Genji or Doomfist, even Hanzo. You know, so I just don't think that that's fair. And banning the same characters every other week, like next week, last week's bans were Echo and Tracer. Last week, if next week the bans are Echo and Tracer, I'm actually thinking about not playing the game anymore because I just don't think that that's fair. I really don't think that's fair. They need to find a way to mix it up as well as keep the game fair or completely remove this system in general. So that's my personal opinion on it, I guess. I don't know. Leave a comment below on how you feel about it, I guess. Right now I'm kind of totally just mad and angry because it's like I don't like to see game companies as big as Blizzard ruin their game like this. A prime example, and I know this might sound cringy, but Fortnite, I know it sounds cringy. I used to play the game back when it was popular. I think everybody did. Once they completely changed, I haven't played the game since like season 7. Honestly, I really haven't. Um, I haven't played the game actually since I made my last video on it. So it was a little later than season 7, but whatever. Um, but yeah, I do think this is completely ruining and just fucking the competitive system over, and all the players with it as well, that I don't think is fair. Because and also that you could make an argument, we'll go just go play quick play, but it's not. People who play quick play it for fun and not to be competitive. Therefore, they're not gonna try. And if you really want to challenge and you really want to get better, you strictly have to stay to competitive. That's just the way it is. Actually no, because I'll probably lose because my mains are gone. But that's my personal opinion on it. I made this video. I really didn't want to make this video because I've played this game since Christmas of 2017. I'm pretty sure that's when the game. No, it came out earlier, but it came out in 2017. But I've been playing this game since then. I've always loved the game. I always will have this game a place in my heart because it was one of the first shooters I ever played. But right now, I just can't play the game. Honestly, I just think that what they're doing is completely unfair, and that kind of thing. And they need some serious balances. I could make a totally separate video on that, which I probably wouldn't make because I wouldn't have the patience for. Like, if you want an example, I know she just came out, but I mean Echo. I think that if you compare Echo to, say, who's another, like, DPS? Echo compared to, like, Ashe, I guess. She's ridiculous compared to Ashe. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to make this video just quickly touching up on all the things that I think are wrong with competitive. Well, not all the things that are wrong with competitive, but one of the biggest aspects that makes competitive Overwatch not as competitive. Another thing that I guess you could touch up on. Have I reached all the points, actually? I think I have. I'm pretty sure I reached all the points. That's pretty much it, though. I just really wanted to say that this is completely unfair and just messes with every player that plays the heroes that are banned. But another thing is I can't really say the bad things about it because I have to be optimistic in a way. The reason this is good, right? It's because it mixes up the meta, which they were trying to do, and I completely respect. However, I don't think this is the way of going at it, because the meta could shift one week and just keep shifting back. Like 2 weeks ago, McCree and Widow, and I'm actually pretty sure Mercy was banned. Last week it was Echo, Tracer, Ryan. No, not Reinhardt. I don't remember. And Moira. I know Moira. Uh, I think it was Orisa last week. That's who it was. Which is fine. However, I don't think at all that you need to just immediately switch back because this became the meta again. That shouldn't happen. If you know what I mean. So yeah. I just wanted to make a video just touching up on what I think of this so far. I think that it could be a good idea, but they're going at it the completely wrong way of things. And what I think they should do is say, like, I'm gonna use here. I'll use Echo as an example because she's the new character. Let's say last week she was banned. I don't think she should be able to be banned for the next 2 weeks, even if she's that meta, because then the week that she's banned again, it changes up the meta, and people may realize something while she's not gone that completely shifts the meta again, and they might not, and that's okay. But completely changing the meta every single week, I don't think is okay, because that's an important thing about a game. You know, you can't just have a meta in a game and then completely shift it the next week and expect people to instantly adapt to it and find a new meta for that week. Like, obviously the people will, but it's not going to be as good as the other meta that was the last week. What I think they should do is say next week Echo gets banned, Echo and Tracer get banned again, and then the next week they want to ban this lineup again. I don't think they should ban both of these heroes. They should pick one, the one that has the most playtime, and ban the third most played hero. And for these two, I don't think these should be banned in 2 weeks again, because again, it just messes with everybody. That's my personal thought on it. The last thing I want to touch on is right now, Pharah is going to be back in the meta. You know what I mean? Like, Ashe and Soldier are the only hit scan DPS, which these two are basically the best at dealing with Pharah and Echo, in my opinion, of course, just my opinion. So I do think that they're going to be the meta this week. And every time the hit scan gets banned, they're going to be the meta. And I just don't think I think that's kind of stupid, because you want to change the meta up for 1 week and then immediately revert back to it the next week just to change it in the next week again. I don't think that's a way to go at it. I think there needs to be another way to go at it, and they need to put a little bit. They need to completely take out this system for a month or two, revamp it to work what they actually want it to do. Because right now they have it the way they want it. That's what they think, but it's not really the way they want it. Because again, next week McCree and Widow will just become the meta again, and I don't think that's okay, right? So I think they just need to take it out for a little bit, revamp it to the way they actually want it to be, shift it a little bit, do all that stuff, put it back in, see how the people like it. If the people like it still, I would say take it out, revamp it one last time. And if the people still don't like it, I would completely take it out, because at that point it would get a little bit obnoxious. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to bring this video up because I do think it's an important topic to talk about right now in Overwatch games right now. In Overwatch games right now. In the game right now. Thank you for watching. If you like, I don't think anybody really likes this system, except for maybe Pharah players. But, leave a comment down below if you like this. Also, if you like these, I forgot what I was gonna say. Thank you guys for watching. If you truly did dislike this video and you don't like me just nagging on, then don't watch it or leave a dislike. I don't really care, but I don't get why you'd still be watching the video if you didn't like it. So there, boom, ha. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Um, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace out.